Opening the program for the first time is easy. You simply double-click on the icon on your desktop. But knowing what to do next or even where to look can be a little bit more daunting. If you don't have QuickTime installed on your computer, you may get this error saying that QuickTime formats will not be supported in Adobe Audition. Click OK. You can always install QuickTime later if you need. It seems obvious, but the first place you should look is the top menu. It'll give you a good sense of what the program can actually do. Under the File tab, you can create new multi-track sessions, audio files, or CD layouts. Open recent files, extract audio from a CD, save your current project, import file, raw data or application settings, and export your file, burn audio to a CD, export your multi-track mixdown, export your session, save it as a template, and even export application settings. Under Edit, you'll have your basic tools, from your cursor tools, to your channel tools, to copy, cut, and paste, selection tools, insert tools, markers, zero cross settings, snap settings. This is where batch processing is located. You can extract channels to mono files, convert sample type or rate, edit the original file. This is also where your keyboard shortcuts and program preferences will be located. Under multitrack, you can add tracks, be it a mono, stereo, or 5.1 audio track. You can even add buses, mix down a session into a new file, bounce tracks to new ones, export audio to Adobe Premiere Pro, metronome settings, and enable or disable keyframe editing, or playback of overlapped portions of clips. In your Clip tab, you can edit the source file, split the clip, rename, apply clip gain, loop or mute the clip. Group settings and stretch settings are located here, fade-ins and fade-outs, and you can nudge the clip left or right. Under the Effects tabs is where all of your effects will be located, from amplitude and compression, delay and echo, diagnostics, filter and EQ, modulation, noise reduction and restoration, reverb, special, stereo imagery, and time and pitch, as well as any third-party plugins or VSTs you have added. The Favorites menu is where your favorite effect presets will be located for quick use in your projects. Under View, you have zoom controls, and even settings for time display, video display, waveform channels, your status bar, and meter settings. Window is where you can select which windows you want to display, be it amplitude statistics, batch processes, diagnostics, editor, your effects rack, files, frequency analysis, level meters, and more. Ultimately, you will end at the Help menu. The Adobe Audition Reference Manual is not only a great source to learn about the program, but audio in general. The bookmark menu located on the left of the reference manual to easily search for any topics you want to know about regarding Adobe Audition or sound and audio. Check this video's description for a link to our complete list of video overviews of each section of the Adobe Audition Reference Manual. After browsing around the manual for a bit, head back to the program. At this point, you may want to load the practice session provided below in this video's description, so you can follow along. So there are two main areas of Adobe Audition CS6, Waveform and Multitrack. Waveform is for editing single files, and Multitrack is for editing your entire mix. If you add an effect in Waveform, it'll only change that one file. Yet if you add an effect in Multitrack, it'll affect every clip added to that track, or every track sent to that bus. Note that you cannot add process-type effects to a Multitrack session. Within Multitrack, there are four main panels: your inputs and outputs, effects, sends, and your track EQ. If something can be automated, it will be located here. Simply click the arrow next to the drop-down menu that says Read to expand the automation settings. Last but not least, we have the mixer, where you can control sends, effects, EQ, level, and more. You've now opened Audition for the first time and already have enough knowledge to start messing around with the program. Go back through this video with annotations enabled and click any area you would like to know more about. Also, check the related videos section for more helpful AudioCollege videos.